Hello, fellow readers. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. My name is Christine, and here we talk about all things book related. And today I have a Twisted Retreat unboxing for you. So let's get into it. Wasn't actually planning on recording, but the mailman just came by and dropped off my Twisted Retreat box. It did come in a plain brown box again, so maybe it's just that the items were too big to fit in the original box that we got on the first one that was like black and all decorated and stuff. So I just thought, you know what, these things never arrive when I'm actually home, so I thought we would just open it. Sorry if the lighting is a bit dark because it's later in the day. So I'm just gonna open it up and see what we have inside. I just undid the tape. And we see a lot of packing peanuts. And I don't know if you know, but if you get there's certain ones that you get, I could tell that these dissolve in water, so they are more environmentally friendly. And right on top, I see something that says Krampus, which makes me very excited. It looks like it is spicy caramel chai, a naughty holiday treat, an unplugged book box exclusive. So the Unplugged actually owns the company that does Twisted Retreat. It's basically a darker / horror version of their book box. So as soon as it became available, I was super excited and I signed up. And this is made by Riddle's Tea Shop, which I have had them before in various book boxes, and it is some good stuff. So this is a tea. I don't know if I've ever had chai before, but it'll be good to give it a shot. I like the shiny red and the Krampus packaging. That's very cool. Next, it's hard to see in here because there is a lot of this foam. Oh, I just pulled something out. It looks like it is probably a bath bomb, a skull bath bomb. Let's see here. Oh, it's a bubble bar. That's cool. So I've had bubble bars before from Lush, and you basically break off a piece, and while your water's running in the bath, you just kind of crumble it up and it works like bubble bath. And this one says, let's see if I could read it in this light. So this is made by Nature's Whimsy, and I can't see any scent on the packaging itself. There might be something in like the little pamphlet at the end, which I usually forget to look at, so I'll try not to forget this time. I usually forget on camera, I should say, not in person. Okay, so I see a box here that maybe has a cup or something that they wanted to keep from breaking. Oh yeah. Oh, this is cool. This is probably intended to be like a wine glass without a stem, but I don't really drink wine, so I'm gonna just drink whatever I want out of it. And I don't know, I'm putting some pieces of foam in here so that you could see the actual design. So we've got like this death moth, which is very like, what do you call it? Silence of the Lambs, and then the bats around the sides. Very, very cool. I love it. And as always, I hope that, oh, it even says Twisted Retreat here. It says Twisted Retreat right over its head. That is cool. As always, I hope it's dishwasher safe because I can't guarantee that anything is gonna make it through hand washing. I see another little box in here, which is usually the size of their candles. They've been sending candles that kind of fit a collection. And let's see what we have here. So this is indeed a candle that is from the collection, and I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see this or not, but it is The Shining themed. I had to really look at the front, but it had, or the top, it has a typewriter, and at the bottom, it's kind of hard to see, but it says all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. And I can smell a scent to this one. They've all been very lightly scented so far. And I can't tell what it is. It seems like a clean type of scent. So I will take a look at the booklet when I get to it. And next I'm seeing something on top here, something that has a raven on it. So that's cool. Oh, nice. This is an Edgar Allan Poe, The Raven, and it looks like it's going to be a wallet. I'm going to give you a look here, and it's, oh, this is cool. Look at the back. So I'm going to open it. This is very cool. I will actually use this. So it's just got some compartments in here, and it's black on the inside. But I've gotten a couple wallets from different book boxes, but like even the side looks like a book. This is the coolest one by far. I love this. That's awesome. All right. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. So in my very first box, the October box, they were missing an item. I guess half of the bookends didn't get there. And so I've got my bookends, and that's probably why it's in this box. I believe that these are Haunting of Hill House related. Let me see if I could hold something behind there so you could see it. So we have this cool looking house, and then on the bottom, I know you would never see this, but it says nobody could see me, which nobody will be able to see this. Very cool. And these are some cool bookends. So they were definitely worth the wait. And I had honestly totally forgotten that they were coming in this box. So I'm excited. Here it looks like we have a letter from the author. I don't want to check that out just yet. And I have my spoiler card. And this looks like a sticker or a magnet. I think it's a sticker. And this kind of gives me Mexican Gothic vibes, I guess, because it has the mushrooms. If you've read that book, you know. All right, we have our tarot card, which is The Shining, so it matches the candle. So it's got the twins on there, and it's got him riding his tricycle. Very cool. And it looks like we are down, oh, we're down to the book, but there's actually another item in here. This is called Desert Creatures by Kay Chronister. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I'm going to take it out of the package so you guys can see it in all of its glory. So here we go. I love this color. Purples and blues are my favorites. So this has a pretty, oh, that's cool. I'm not sure if this is going to pick up. But we have these images along the spine. They have done such a good job with these books. So here is the hardcover, and that is gorgeous. You know what? I really like this because when I read it, I can take this off and just have the hardcover, but I could still see what it is. And when we open it up, it has some gorgeous end papers there. And it is probably signed. This is like one of the best author signatures I've ever seen. Usually it's, you know, they sign it so much that it's just a squiggle. This is very cool. I've never heard of this book or this author, to be honest, which is why I like getting these book boxes, because it really just kind of exposes you to new things. Or me anyway, it exposes me to new things, which I enjoy. So let's see what this is about. 11-year-old Magdala and her father have been exiled from their home. They flee through the harsh landscape of the American West, searching for refuge. As violence pursues them, they join a handful of survivors on a pilgrimage to the holy city of Las Vegas. Holy city, huh? Where it is said that vigilante saints reside, bright with neon power. Magdala, born with a clubfoot, is going to be healed. But when faced with the strange horrors of the Sonoran Desert, one by one, the pilgrims fall victim to hideous sickness, leaving Magdala to fend for herself. After surviving 7 years on her own, Magdala is tired of waiting for a miracle. She recruits an exiled Vegas priest at gunpoint to serve as her guide, and the pair form a fragile alliance as they navigate the darkest and strangest reaches of the desert on a journey that takes them further from salvation, even as she nears the holy city. I feel like I just read that and I don't really know what it's about. It kind of seems all over the place, but I will definitely give it a shot. I do need to make a effort to read some of these books because I don't think I've read any of the Twisted Retreat books so far. I have heard not so great things about the very first one we got, River of Ashes, I believe. I've seen a couple fellow booktubers report scared the heck out of my dog. I've seen several other booktubers report back that it was just not great at all. So I'm going to need to make an effort to read one of these. And I do have another item in here. And I think I'm going to need scissors to open it up because it looks like it's maybe a blanket or a towel, and it's like had all the air sucked out of it. So I'll be right back. Okay, so it feels like it is kind of like a thin blanket. All right, I'm going to try to show this to you. Twisted Retreat presents Tales from the Grave. And let me see if I can get this on camera. I'm going to try to pull up part of it. I hope you guys can see this. I can't see anything. At the bottom, it says, "Sorry for hurting your brain." Oh my gosh. This gives me Tales of the Crypt vibes. This is cool. This will be on my, it's very thin, but it's very soft. I'm going to put this, I have like a chair right here that I sit with my furry, my fur baby, and we read. She naps, I read. Sometimes I nap. And this is very cozy and very cool. So this has been my third Twisted Retreat box. And my thoughts so far are the items are all like top notch. I have been excited about most of them, and even the ones I'm not excited about are still really good products. The books, on the other hand, while they look stellar, they are stunning. Whoever is in charge of that, that's great. But I'm not sure about the books that are being picked so far. And it's hard to say because we've only had 3 and I haven't read them. But the vibes that they're giving have been a little bit confusing, except for this one. And this was, I believe, last month. When the Night Bells Ring. I always want to say toll. So this was the one that seems the most interesting to me. So I'm going to read this. I should make this a priority to read in January, right? I probably should do that. And I will report back because as much as I love the items, if the books are not like to my taste, then I don't know. But I do really love the products. I just find the books a little bit confusing with the exception of this one. Let me know, what is your favorite product that I got today? I really like the look of the wallet, and I really like this blanket. Oh, the glass is nice too. Like, and keep in mind that the, I did forget. I said I wouldn't forget. But here is the card. And I guess this is the original cover versus the Twisted Retreat cover. So it's totally different color, which I like better. And then let me see what it says for those items. The blanket is a comic-inspired blanket. This vintage comic-inspired zombie blanket will keep you cozy. So it's nothing specific, but it totally reminds me of Tales from the Crypt. If anything should return, like all these things are making a comeback from my childhood, why not Tales of the Crypt? Just saying. Yes, and then it is a Memento Mori wine glass, which I'm just gonna be drinking whatever, all fancy style in there. And then the Raven wallet, which we knew what that was from. The Mushroom Skull magnet. Oh, it is a magnet. That's cool. It's gonna go on my TBR cart. Oh, here, the Creepy Bubble Bar. It is made by Nature's Whimsy and smells of cranberry and light spice. That's perfect for the season, so that's good. I just couldn't smell it through the packaging. You could also use it as a foot soak. So if you don't have a bathtub in your place, then you can, use it as a foot soak. Oh, here we go. The other thing I was looking for was the candle, and it says the Shining Tarot candle. This smells of sandalwood and champagne. Usually sandalwood to me has a very strong scent, and this is not very strongly scented, which is probably good because sandalwood could be a bit much for me. but I will give it a try. I know I've already said I'm not a biggest fan of the candles, but I know most people do like candles. I just like melting wax, or I like the candles to kind of stand out a little bit more than they do. I think that the design is kind of hard to see, and from far away, they just all look the same to me. So they're not like the most exciting thing to me, but I know a lot of people that really like their candles. So anyway, that was my Twisted Retreat box for December. It came on the very last day of December. So Happy New Year to everybody. I'm sure that by the time you're watching this, it is going to be already into January. So thank you very much for watching, and as always, stay spooky.